Hi class, I'm Mom Niña. So today let's have a quiz that will test your understanding with our topic, language education research. So all you have to do is read or listen carefully to each question and choose the correct answer. Okay, so for the question number 1, what type of research uses numerical data to analyze results? A. Qualitative, B. Quantitative, C. Descriptive, and letter D. Narrative. Okay, the correct answer is letter B, the quantitative. So this type of research deals with numbers. They are like collecting and analyzing them to find trends, patterns, and relationships. While the qualitative, in letter A, qualitative research focuses on the words, meanings, and descriptions. While the descriptive research can be either qualitative or quantitative, but it doesn't always involve numbers. In letter D, narrative research is more like a storytelling and it is purely qualitative. So for number 2, what is the most common tool used to collect data in survey research? A. Video camera, B. Rubric, C. Questionnaire, and letter D. Timeline. Okay, the correct answer is letter C, the questionnaire. So the questionnaire is actually the go-to tool for surveys in research. So participants will answer the questions and researchers will analyze their responses. Well, the letter A, video camera, it is used more in observation-based kind of studies, while letter B, a rubric, is for assessing performance, not collecting responses, and letter D, a timeline, it shows sequences of events, not in a survey answers. So number 3, which research design uses both qualitative and quantitative methods? Letter A, action research, B, experimental research, letter C, mixed method, and letter D, case study. Okay, the correct answer is letter C, the mixed method. So this kind of design uses both numbers, the quantitative, and detailed descriptions or words, the qualitative, to get a fuller understanding. While the action research is mostly qualitative and reflective kind of design in research, the experimental research mostly uses quantitative methods in controlled settings. So lastly, the letter D, case study, it focuses deeply on one subject, often through qualitative data. So for the question number 4, which of the following is a dependent variable in language learning research? A, age of learners, B, teaching method, C, motivation level, and letter D, test score. So in research, the dependent variable is a result or outcome we're trying to measure. So in language learning research, what are we usually tracking to see if there's an improvement? And that would be the test score, letter D, because that's the result that tells us if learning happened. So the letter A, age of learners, B, teaching method, and letter C, motivation level, are all factors that might affect the learning. So these are called independent variables. So again, if we're looking for the result we're tracking, that's the dependent variable. And in this case, like this, it's the test score. Okay, for number 5, what sampling method gives all participants an equal chance of selection? A, snowball sampling, B, convenience sampling, C, purposive sampling, and letter D, random sampling. Okay, the correct answer is letter D, the random sampling. So with that sampling, everyone in the population has an equal chance to be chosen, which helps to reduce bias. in letter A, snowball sampling only relies on referrals, not equal opportunity, while the letter B, convenience sampling, only picks people who are easy to reach. Letter C, purposive sampling, is just targeting the specific traits or characteristics for their research. And for the number 6, what is the variable that the researcher manipulates in an experiment? A, dependent variable, B, control variable, letter C, independent variable, and letter D, constant. Okay, the correct answer is letter C, the independent variable, meaning independent variable is the one that the researcher changes to see how it affects the result, while the dependent variable is what gets measured. While the letter B, it stays the same to avoid affecting the outcome. That's the control variable. But while the letter D, constant, are also unchanging elements, but we don't test them. Okay, so for the question number 7, what kind of research do teachers do to improve their own teaching? A, basic research, B, action research, C, historical research, and letter D, experimental research. Okay, the correct answer is letter B, the action research. So this is done by teachers who want to reflect and improve their teaching methods, while the basic research is for building theory, not in classroom practice. While the letter C, historical research, only deals with events from the past, and letter D, experimental research, often requires controlled environments. Number 8, which one is an example of a primary source? A, a book about many studies, B, a blog post about a study, letter C, a research paper written by the researcher, letter D, a newspaper article about a study. Okay, the correct answer is letter C. The researcher's own paper is the original source of information, which makes it a primary source. While the letter A, a summary of many studies, is a secondary source. A blog is someone's commentary or summary, not an original research. And letter D, a newspaper reports about the study. It's not the study itself. For number 9, what test shows what a student learned after a lesson? A, aptitude test, B, achievement test, C, placement test, and D, diagnostic test. Okay, the correct answer is letter B, the achievement test. So these tests are given after the discussion or after the lesson to check what students have learned. While the aptitude test measure potential or ability, not the learning. Letter C, placement test, identify a student's current level. While the letter D, diagnostic tests, are used before teaching to find learning gaps. Again, achievement test after the discussion, and the diagnostic test before the discussion. So for the last number, number 10, what does validity mean in research tools? A, it works the same every time. B, it is fun to use. Letter C, it measures what it should be measured. Letter D, it is easy to make. The correct answer for number 10 is the letter C. It measures what it should be measured. So validity means the tool actually measures what it's supposed to measure. Letter A, it works the same every time. That's not the answer. That describes reliability and how consistent the tool is. Letter B, it is fun to use. Also not the answer. Being fun to use isn't part of the validity. Letter D, it is easy to make. So ease of making doesn't guarantee accuracy or usefulness. So that would be all for our quiz in language education research. Thank you.